Alright. What's up? Man, what's to talk about today? What's to talk about? So, today's Monday, I think it's the 15th, April 15th, 2013, and this is the aftermath of my first bodybuilding show. Yeah, I feel relieved. I feel like this weight on my shoulders that I had for the longest time, it's gone. It's gone. I feel totally relieved to have done the show. You know, last week I almost backed out on doing the show, and now here I am. I participated, and here's the aftermath of everything. I'm in such a chill mode right now. You know, I'm just so chill. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling right now. I kind of want to keep this video short, you know, because obviously I'm filming this on Monday, and I'm kind of lazy right now because, you know, like I said, I'm just soaking in the experience, just kind of chilling from the show. I don't want to think about dieting too much. I don't want to think about gym too much, even though I am kind of going back to my regular schedule today. You know, it's but you know, yeah, it's just, you know, just taking it chill. So, show last Saturday was definitely a fun experience. It was definitely fun. I definitely would like to do another show sometime in the near future. You know, even if, you know, I take the time right now and train my ass off to fix my lagging, the lagging things that I need to work on, you know, I wouldn't mind coming back to the show again next year, you know. So that's how this experience was definitely a fun experience. And, you know, there were a lot of first timers there like myself, and everybody was like phenomenal, both in personality and just stepping on stage. You know, everybody was just really cool. Got to meet a lot of humbling people. You know, nobody was like full on themselves. Everybody was like there, and everybody was just like moral support for each other. So it was definitely a fun experience. And like I said, yeah, I will think about doing another one in the near future. Yeah. So, you know, there's stuff I want to reflect on, but, you know, I'm kind of lazy about this today. But just to tell you guys about how I did. So I participated in men's novice and the men's open. There were a lot of novice competitors, so they split it up between height. I don't know what the cutoff was, but basically it was novice short and novice tall. So I participated in short. There were 7 of us in novice short, and I placed 3rd out of 7 people. And that I thought was, you know, I didn't know what to think about it. It was just like, I didn't want to say I beat some people. It was just like, I was noticed. I was noticed for my hard work, and I was given a reward or award recognition for my hard work. And, you know, it's just like, you know, wow. You know, everybody was phenomenal. I wish everybody got an award, but, you know, I was there, and I got this physical award for placing 3rd in novice, and I felt relieved. I felt relieved that, you know, my training, there was a reason for my training. I felt relieved that I went to the show and I did really well when I felt like I wasn't going to do well. But yeah, I'm just really relieved at this point that my hard work was recognized. But everybody there was phenomenal. Everybody should have got a reward there, man. That's how I thought about it. Everybody looked good. Everybody was just so cool, man. Everybody should have got an award. But, you know, this is just for like the scoring top 5, you know. But yeah, placing 3rd, that's what I did. I didn't get called out for open, but man, there were a lot of people in the open, and the good guys who were there just for the open category, they were phenomenal. I'm like, yeah, started taking off my pin button because I know I'm not gonna get called out for the evening, so I started taking off my pin button. Like, yeah, it's gonna be those guys. But so the top 5 for the men's open, it was basically 3 guys who were there just for the open category only, and 2 guys from novice short, the first and second guys. They got called up, and I was like, man, you know, those guys, they deserved it. So yeah, I'm definitely. But it was, like I said, it was a fun experience. Afterwards, friends took me out to this cool pizza place, and I ate a pizza by myself. I ate half a sandwich, but we went back home. I finished off what was left over from my side, and I did not feel full. And so the next day, when I got home, or when I got home yesterday, I had pizza by myself. So, and even yesterday, I did not feel full at all. But right now, I'm coming in heavy. But I don't care, I don't care. So, it's I'm not dieting. I don't want to step back to dieting again, or I don't want to jump back into it. I kind of just want to relax for a little bit, and then I'll go back to maybe not stricter dieting, but I'll tell you that in a bit. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill for, I don't know, for a couple more days, and then I'll start getting back to my work effort. But that's as far as the nutrition. But the gym stuff, going back to a regularly scheduled program, upper lower split with double progression, strength only, and hypertrophy focused stuff. And today's leg heavy day, so get back into the gym, doing heavy ass weights. So like I said, I'm not gonna slack off in the gym, but I want to kind of get that ball rolling. But I will slack off with the diet though. You didn't know how delicious peanut butter cups are, man. Peanut butter cups, that was my pre-stage food. So man, definitely delicious, the more I ate it. So yeah, I'll keep the reflection stuff maybe towards the next vlog. But what I want to mention though is, there are a lot of shows coming up. There's a show on the 27th. It's a pro qualifying show. There's going to be a lot of people, competing for a natural bodybuilding pro card. And I'm not going to do that show. I told myself I'm not going to do that show because going into this my first show, I knew going in that I had a lot of things to work on. And I got to talk to the head judge. I got to meet and talk to the head judge after the evening show. And she confirmed to me the things that I needed to work on. And they were basically the two things that I thought going into the show. Conditioning, because this whole time, all I thought about going into the show was just cutting weight. I didn't exactly think about what the end result would look like. I just needed to cut weight down. So I never thought about, okay, I need to bring out my quads, or I need to bring out my arms. I didn't think about that. And so now, I need to work on that. And I'm not going to be able to change that in 2 weeks and to do this show. It would have been cool to do this show because, all I had to do was just pay a fee, and because my polygraph test would pass over to that, because it would have been good. But I just didn't want to. But I just didn't want to go to the show in such a short amount of time, knowing that I need to work on these things. When we got our swag bag, there was a lot of cool stuff in there, a lot of cool sample stuff, especially by ProLabs, and some other freebies and stuff. But there was a sign-up sheet for another show on June 22nd this summer. That is the Columbia Classic. So, and that's gonna be here in Auburn, Washington. And I thought to myself, if I think about training for that show right now, it would be 2 weeks, or not be 2 weeks. It would be about 11 weeks up until that show. And I thought, I think that's enough time. I think that's enough time to train, what I need to improve on and get to that show. So I was like, I'm gonna think about that. So that's why, I was gonna mention this at the end. That 22nd show, I have 10 weeks to do that show, or 11 weeks to do that show, and I don't have to think about cutting weight right now. I could think about bringing out my condition, bringing out my lagging body parts, and try to get to that show. And so I definitely want to try that. But I'm kind of up in the air if I want to. If I want to do it right now, or say like I want to take a week off. If I take a week off, that means I'm gonna have 10 weeks. I'm gonna start at exactly 10 weeks out to go on the show. So I gotta give myself a definite answer, maybe sometime tonight. And I'll update you guys in a Thursday video. But I am thinking about going to that show on the 22nd. Or June 22nd. So yeah, that's something I want to think about. And also, with the show on April 27th, that's gonna be at the end of the month. Like I said, I want to work on the things that I need to work on the most, and it's not going to be that easy for me if it's just, you know, a 2 week period. I would like a longer period of time to improve on those stuff. So that's why this show on the 22nd would be probably a better chance to do it, because I have more opportunities to fix myself. You know, more time and opportunity to fix myself. And so that'd be a longer period. That's ideally a longer period for me to work myself with, compared to 2 weeks where, you know, trying to bring out lagging hamstrings. Not possible. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about right now. There's some other stuff in my head, but I have stuff to do, and I don't want to keep this vlog from going too long. But yeah, I guess to end this on last words, that, you know, there's a first time for everything. It is always a scary and nervous moment, you know, because you don't know what will happen, what's going to happen, and then once it comes, it goes, and you have memories of that experience, and now it's something that's just going to be a part of you for the rest of your life. It's the end of one story, and it's possibly the start of another. So yeah, you know, bodybuilding for me doesn't stop right here. Right now, it's just beginning. So yeah, so I'll update you guys for Thursday. I'll probably think about what more I want to talk about, especially just more on reflections of the bodybuilding show. But yeah, I'll see everybody for Thursday. Update you guys soon. Peace.